Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's over, or at least that's what fans feared when word spread like wildfire across social media that Christine Brown's husband, David Woolley, had been rushed to the hospital under terrifying circumstances, leaving the Sister Wives community completely shaken and desperate for answers. For days, speculation swirled as concerned followers pieced together cryptic Instagram posts, hushed fan sightings, and subtle clues that hinted at something terribly wrong in the usually upbeat couple's world. Christine, known for her bright smile and optimistic energy since breaking free from her troubled plural marriage to Kody Brown, suddenly went silent online, a rare move that sent alarm bells ringing across the fandom. Those who followed her journey from heartbreak to happiness knew that when Christine goes quiet, something serious is unfolding behind the scenes. And this time, the silence was deafening. Rumors began when Christine's close friend posted an Instagram story featuring a photo of a hospital wristband, tagged only with a broken heart emoji and the words "prayers needed." Within minutes, fans connected the dots, believing that David Woolley, the man who had helped Christine rebuild her confidence and find joy again, was the one hospitalized. As comments flooded in with messages of support and worry, Christine's team issued no immediate statement, leaving fans to speculate wildly about what had happened. Was it an accident? A sudden illness? A stress-induced emergency following recent family drama involving Kody Brown? Every theory imaginable surfaced as viewers tried to make sense of the sudden crisis that had seemingly ripped through the heart of one of reality TV's most beloved redemption love stories. For Christine, the emotional toll must have been unimaginable. After years of feeling neglected and unheard in her marriage to Kody, she had finally found a partner who celebrated her, someone who built her up instead of breaking her down. Fans had watched in awe as Christine transformed before their eyes, glowing with newfound confidence and laughter after moving on with David. Their wedding in 2023 was a fairy tale moment for longtime Sister Wives viewers who had rooted for her happiness for so long. But now, that fairy tale seemed to be crumbling under the weight of fear and uncertainty. "It's over," screamed a viral Facebook post shared by a fan page dedicated to Sister Wives updates, sending shockwaves through the online community. Many misunderstood the post's intent. It was referring to the peaceful life Christine and David had built being interrupted by this health scare, but others took it to mean that the couple had split or that tragedy had struck. Panic spread quickly as screenshots of the post made their way to Reddit, Twitter, and TikTok, where users shared tearful videos and theories about what could have gone wrong. Some fans even revisited Christine's most recent posts, searching for hidden messages. Just a week before the hospitalization, she had shared a reflective caption: "Life has a funny way of testing your strength right when you feel your happiest." At the time, followers thought she was simply being philosophical, perhaps referencing ongoing family tension with Kody and his remaining wife, Robin. But in hindsight, many believe she was foreshadowing something much darker, a storm she never saw coming. Soon, local Utah sources began to whisper that David had been admitted following what one insider described as a sudden and severe health episode while working at his construction site. Though unconfirmed, the details painted a grim picture. David reportedly collapsed while helping a friend move materials and was rushed to a nearby hospital by ambulance. Christine was said to have arrived in tears, refusing to leave his side, while her children offered emotional support through constant messages and phone calls. Those close to the family described the situation as very serious, and it wasn't long before TLC insiders began hinting that the crisis might even become part of the upcoming season's narrative. For fans who have followed Sister Wives since its earliest days, the thought of Christine facing another heartbreak felt unbearable. They'd seen her endure Kody's coldness, Robin's favoritism, and the crushing loneliness that came with being the third wife in a fractured plural family. But through it all, Christine had become a symbol of resilience, a woman who found strength in self-love and faith after walking away from a toxic relationship. Seeing her finally find peace with David had been one of the most satisfying storylines in reality TV history. Now, watching that peace threatened by a medical emergency was like reliving her pain all over again. Messages of support poured in from fans, reality stars, and even former Sister Wives castmates. Janelle Brown, Christine's longtime friend and fellow ex-wife of Cody, was among the first to comment with words of encouragement, sending all my love to you both. You've been through so much, and I know your strength will carry you through this too. The post, while heartfelt, also reignited rumors that Janelle had been spending more time around Christine recently, perhaps suggesting the two women were leaning on each other as the chaos unfolded. Meanwhile, Cody and Robin's reaction, or lack thereof, did not go unnoticed. Fans were quick to point out that neither Cody nor Robin had publicly acknowledged David's hospitalization, which many interpreted as cold and calculated. On social media, the backlash was swift. Cody can film an entire scene about his hair routine but can't post a single word wishing Christine's husband well, one frustrated fan wrote. Another added, "Say what you want about Christine, but she deserves compassion." This silence from Cody says everything. The tension between Cody and his ex-wives has long been the centerpiece of Sister Wives, and this latest incident seemed to widen the emotional divide. Sources close to the family even hinted that TLC cameras were rolling during the height of the crisis, though Christine reportedly asked for privacy. Still, insiders believe producers are already planning to address the incident in season 20, positioning it as a turning point in Christine's ongoing journey toward healing. After nearly a week of uncertainty, Christine finally broke her silence with a deeply emotional post. It featured a simple photo of her hand clasping David's, the hospital wristband still visible, accompanied by the caption, "Life can change in a second. Hold the people you love close and never take a single moment for granted." The post, which received over 500,000 likes within hours, flooded with comments of relief and encouragement. Christine went on to thank fans for their prayers and confirmed that David was stable and recovering, though she did not disclose details about his condition. Her raw vulnerability reminded everyone why fans adore her. She has never hidden from the truth, no matter how painful. While she did not confirm whether David's health scare was related to stress or a pre-existing issue, her tone suggested that the road to recovery would be long and emotional. Behind the scenes, insiders say the experience has shaken Christine to her core. For a woman who rebuilt her life piece by piece, the sudden fear of losing her partner was a painful reminder of how fragile happiness can be. Friends reportedly described her as drained but determined, focusing all her energy on David's recovery while pausing her business ventures and influencer work. Her Plexus Wellness collaborations, cooking videos, and travel content all came to an abrupt halt, signaling that she had retreated fully into family mode. Some fans even speculated that Christine might step back from filming altogether, choosing a quieter life away from the spotlight. "She's been through enough," one supporter commented on a fan forum. "If she decides to walk away from TV forever, she's earned that peace." Still, knowing Christine, walking away completely might not be in her nature. She's always been open about using her story to inspire others, and this health scare could easily become another chapter in her ongoing message about perseverance, faith, and love through hardship. Already, motivational pages are sharing her quotes about gratitude and resilience, painting her as a beacon of strength amid uncertainty. It's the same strength that carried her through her public breakup with Cody, the same energy that inspired thousands of women to find courage in their own lives. David's health scare may have momentarily halted her joy, but it hasn't dimmed her light. If anything, it has shown just how deeply she loves, how fiercely she fights for those she holds dear. As more details trickle out, sources claim that David's condition was indeed serious, possibly heart-related, but that his quick hospitalization prevented something worse. Christine, in true nurturing fashion, has taken charge of his care, reportedly organizing a full wellness regimen for him that includes both medical treatment and holistic approaches. Fans who've followed her wellness journey know that Christine believes in the power of positivity and nutrition, so it comes as no surprise that she's blending her healing instincts with modern medicine to help her husband recover. It's a touching reflection of her growth since leaving Cody. She's no longer the woman who feels powerless, but one who stands strong in the face of adversity. In the days that followed her announcement, a new kind of hope began to spread among the Sister Wives fandom. Instead of fear, there was gratitude. Gratitude that David had survived, that Christine had the support of fans worldwide, and that love had once again proven its resilience. Many pointed out that crises like these often reveal the true foundation of a relationship, and Christine and David's love, tested under fire, appeared unbreakable. In one emotional update shared days later, Christine wrote, "Sometimes, when you think it's over, it's actually just the beginning of a new kind of strength." Fans took that as both a reassurance and a message of triumph, interpreting it to mean that she and David were closer than ever. As for Cody and the rest of the Brown family, sources hint that the hospitalization might have unexpectedly softened some of the long-held grudges. One insider claimed that Cody did reach out privately to Christine, though skeptics doubt his motives, while Janelle and her children offered direct support, further strengthening the sisterhood that outlasted polygamy. Even Mary, who's been distant from the group lately, reportedly sent flowers. Perhaps, in a way, David's hospitalization reminded everyone of life's fragility, that beneath the drama, fame, and feuds, they are still a family bound by shared history and deep, complicated love. For now, Christine remains focused solely on David's recovery. Her recent posts show glimpses of their quiet days at home, cozy blankets, herbal teas, and peaceful mountain views, a far cry from the chaos that erupted just a week earlier. Fans have rallied behind her with renewed support, calling her the heart of Sister Wives and the definition of grace under pressure. As she continues to navigate this chapter, one thing is clear. Christine Brown's journey, even in the darkest moments, continues to inspire millions. What began as a terrifying ordeal has become a powerful reminder that love, when genuine, can endure anything, even the moments when the world fears it's over. And though fans were stunned by the hospital scare, they're now united in hope, cheering for Christine and David's recovery, praying that this scare marks not the end of their story, but the beginning of an even stronger, more resilient bond that proves once again, after every heartbreak, there's still room for healing. In the weeks that followed David Woolley's hospitalization, Christine Brown began slowly returning to social media, each post radiating both exhaustion and gratitude, a mix that showed fans just how much she'd endured. Her followers, numbering in the hundreds of thousands, could sense that she was forever changed by the ordeal, but they also saw a deeper layer of calm strength in her eyes. "We went through something that shook us," she wrote in one heartfelt post, "but it reminded me how fragile life is and how powerful love can be when you refuse to give up." That single message resonated deeply, drawing emotional comments from fans who had walked alongside Christine through every heartbreak, every move, every moment of rediscovery since leaving Cody Brown. Insiders close to the couple later revealed that the experience had drawn them even closer together, forcing them to slow down, appreciate the quiet moments, and live with greater intention. David, reportedly recovering at home, has been focusing on rest and therapy, while Christine has adopted a more grounded pace, emphasizing faith, family, and balance. Gone are the days of endless travel and constant filming. Now, her world revolves around healing, health, and heartfelt simplicity. Behind the scenes, the Sister Wives production team is said to be treading carefully. Producers reportedly reached out to Christine, hoping to capture her reflections on the scare for the next season, but sources say she has been hesitant, wanting to keep this chapter private until David is fully recovered. TLC executives, however, understand that Christine's strength and transparency are what keep viewers emotionally connected. Her raw honesty about love, fear, and resilience is television gold. Even so, fans have made it clear that they'd rather see Christine happy than overexposed, with many urging TLC to give her peace. Meanwhile, whispers suggest that Cody Brown, though silent in public, made a brief phone call to check on David's condition, a move that stunned those close to the fractured family. It might not signal reconciliation, but for fans, It hinted that perhaps compassion still flickers beneath years of resentment. As for Christine, she's focusing only on gratitude, writing in a recent update, "We're taking life one day at a time. Every sunrise feels like a blessing." And in that simple, steady tone, she reminded everyone watching her story unfold that love, the kind that survives heartbreak, fame, and even hospital walls, isn't over. It's still being written, one healing moment at a time.